All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Monte, lovers of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform where they give you the Ogbongelistic and Confirmento news where they happen for Biafran territory. Yes, if you're just joining us on this channel, we welcome you and we say subscribe to this channel because this is the home of the Biafran struggle broadcast. Because we give you the latest news and information as it is hot. And also, I want to urge our beautiful people support Let's Talk TV so that you can continue to get this spanking news and information as it is hot. Now, the video you're about to watch is actually a very important video. This is a man that Prime Minister Simon Ekpa brought into the struggle. That is the financial secretary. Now he says something on behalf of the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa that every Biafran should take note at this point in time. So if truly you are a Biafran and you are supporting this struggle, the least you can do is to share this news and also support Let's Talk TV. Now, I want us to understand one thing, and the faster we understand this, the better for us, because it will generally make us have this mindset that freedom is for us and we must get the freedom by force. Freedom is taken, it is not given. Go and check out all the great nations that have gotten freedom, from their masters or from the country that suppressed them. Look at US, look at Finland, look at Ukraine, to the extent that Ukraine has even grown to the extent of fighting and standing tooth to tooth, toe to toe with Russia. These people had to take this freedom by force. When it comes to the things of freedom fighting, freedom fighting petty people. You have to be strong-livered before you can be able to say that you want to fight for freedom or you want to be a freedom fighter. Look at compare the way the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and Onyendo Mazenamde. Let me start with Onyendo. The way Onyendo Mazenamde Kano, the leader, and Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has been handling the issue of the Biafran struggle. They know they look Uche for face. They know they look your face. They know they see you. They don't care what you have to say about the struggle. They are not tossed around by words, by winds. They are not being carried. They take their decision and they stand by it. That is what a true fighter is all about. A lion, a dragon. You must be ready to burn down when necessary. And you must be able to defend when necessary. And you must be able to take important order and information when necessary. That is what makes you a freedom fighter. So forget about what these people, talk about the Prime Minister. He doesn't have leadership quality. To hell with the leadership quality. Here. This is not why we are here. We are here and we are standing, strongly for the leader and then the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, because we have seen that these people are the only true people that can actually get us to that level. Look at how many times the Nigerian government have tried to bribe, both Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it did not work. Why? Because these people have laid their life for the struggle. They know what Biafra will give. These people are not like Wazirike, small money. Wazirike sold the struggle. Or Ghana, Boasari. The pipe or Joe. I don't want to talk about him. So, and when it comes to this contraption called Nigeria that, that derive joy in trampling on the innocent people, then you must go out of your way to get the freedom as quickly as possible. On that note, enjoy this wonderful broadcast, and do not forget to share this to as many groups, to as many platforms as possible. Also, we urge you to support Let's Talk TV in any way you can. Enjoy.
There were Mazi. See, you just didn't hear your background. They just one break our ear finish. Ngwa, you have the mic.
Good evening. What did they do for? I can hear me again. Background, me imagine. Background. Background the fire. Okay. All the car. Game. Biafra Unite. Just all the Moses. Yes.
Man,
Yeah. And I don't know. What's the problem? I'm making them. Mazi, I don't have too much thing to say, but what I want to say is this. It's time you people address some people using the name of Biafra to make one thing or the other. First of all, this Aleso, it's time you people address that guy. That guy never support Biafra for once. I am telling you the truth.
On the secret court,
yes, I just see everything this guy is doing, and people are warning him seriously today. Yes, so that is the reason why I came here. It's time you people just address this guy and let Biafra tell all the Biafrans to unfollow this guy. That guy is making mockery of Biafra. There's no way he can support Biafra. I have sent him message several times about this nonsense he is doing. The same thing with the other guy, Critics News. That one is idiot already. It's time you people come out and make program about these people, and they will be silent forever.
Mazi,
thank you.
Mazi, you just come here this night. They talk of people who know they are alive again.
I just want you people to make broadcast so that people will unfollow them. Finally, they will not have anybody to watch them again. That is just it.
You see, let me tell you something. If you are following somebody, as I did here now, I tell you, say, they preach Biafra. I want me Biafra come. And you come here, say, Rafael Ajere is a criminal. Rafael Ajere take my wife. Somebody tell me, say, Sonina, if they shop people money for fundraising, you know go. If you say
why not?
You sabi, so Biafra.
Yes, I must go. Yes.
Let's go. Watch out for Minister of Okpogo. He will soon enter bed, yeah?
Okay. So we should not be here telling people who to follow. If you believe in following people that are fighting your freedom, follow them, no problem. But this time we are not focusing on anybody. Those things are distraction. The time I would use to take Biafrans to do their donation, even if now $1 you get, come and bring it. I go use and go the tap Biafrans. May they no go follow Alex. Who be Alex?
Okay. Even sir, for Prime Minister go sanction me if I begin to mention that name.
Now wow.
Prime Minister go give us heavy suspension.
Now wow.
It's all right.
We don't you don't address things that are not existing.
It's all right.
We address things that are existing.
Okay.
That are not existing. So they know they live.
Okay.
The Mazi.
No problem. It's all right.
Excuse me. What we will tell Biafrans is this. Biafrans are wise, like Mazen Nandekano said. Once you are truthful, they will follow you. If any Biafran will listen, there's something I used to tell Biafrans. You don't need to go there to say, Alex, you are stupid. You can't get you the mad. 1 million teeth. You just want to go there to tell him one. You have already gone there to patronize him. When you go there to call him 1 million teeth, to tell him you are stupid, you have boosted his morale.
Yes.
By going there alone, you don't boost. I mean, you don't see somebody where you go follow talk. But if you no go, you go put in channel, you no go see we go. You go just close to go. Check how many people you don't see our prime minister follow the do saga for life. Odogu akataka. Odogu akakwa maka ebanye video ke ka hamana na minister for
Odogu the canon office. On the canon office because at least we are happy to get him on an office.
We are blessed today.
Greeting from here. Day one.
Welcome, Mazinuku. We have in our midst this evening our Honorable Minister for Finance. He's in our midst. You're welcome, Mazi.
Day one. Greeting.
Minister of Obogo, the world.
Minister of Information, Mazi Sonny Aparawa. Greeting from
come
here.
And give Biafrans the anointing of money. The anointing of money. The secret of making wealth.
Okay. So, and we are live now, right?
We are live.
Yes, Mazi, we are live.
All right. Biafrans, greeting from here. It's a pleasure to be with our media team today. On behalf of my boss, the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and his cabinet, and the entire Biafra at large. I just have a few words for us today. We know what time it is. A lot of people out there don't know what time it is. But we genuine Biafran freedom fighters know what time it is. It's time to vote. It's time to go home. Enough is enough. For how long are we going to be crying like a baby? Somebody will slap you from the right cheek to the left. You enjoy and believe in what that Nigeria zoo call smiling, suffering and smiling. We Biafrans, we are no longer interested in suffering and smiling. We don't want that suffering. Enough is enough. Please, Biafrans, kindly cast your vote. A lot of Biafrans never believe that a day like this will come in their lifetime when they will be asked, are you a Biafran or you are in Nigeria? Are you willing to leave the zoo, animal kingdom, or you are a Biafran? We are happy that we can count us as one of those that are alive to see this day come to pass. The question is that, are you voting? Are you encouraging your friends, your neighbors, your uncle, your sisters to participate? This is life, once in a lifetime stuff that we are doing. This referendum is once in a lifetime, something that we can tell the story, the history. We can relate it to our children, our grandchildren, and say, yeah, I did. I'm there. I'm part of it. Fast forward. Biafrans, we know what tomorrow is. Tomorrow is Saturday, our fundraising. We all see what the Nigerian government terrorists and his military be doing for the past week in Olu. For you people that are still afraid, for those that don't believe yet, till when will you believe? Even if somebody like Pig in the creek called Asari Dokumbo, that old fool, if he can realize and said, I quote his word, that the earlier you realize that Nigeria is not for you, the better for you. The earlier we do realize that we're not part of that contraption, the better for us. In the whole country called Nigeria, whatever they call them, look the west, look at the north. Where have you ever seen where the Nigerian government parade their armored tanker more than 30 and up, bombing from air, shooting, killing, destroying? In the north, they don't do that. Even in the south, they don't do that. But all this is going down in Biafra land for years now. For the past week, it has been in Olu, and our liberation army are repelling them, fighting them back, because the land belongs to us. No matter whatever they do, they're not going to succeed. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, said, they will kill us, we will kill them. At the end, Biafra will come. Brothers and sisters, my fellow Biafrans, how do you feel hearing news coming from Olu that the military, they are in your compound, in your domot, fighting your people, your uncle, your sister, your brothers, your nephew? How do you feel about it? Are you one of those, after seeing what's going on in Olu, you will sit back, be gyrating, dancing, celebrating? I quote from one popular musician in the United States, T.I. He said, why do people like to go to club every day, drink and dance? What are they celebrating? At the end of the day, people like that are actually broke. Majority of them are broke. They don't even have the money. The question is that, what are you celebrating? For all those that keep quiet, that kept mute, watching what's going on in Biafra land, what are you happy about? Are you happy that we are being killed? Are you happy that in Olu, they can't even go to market? They can't even safely come out of their house? What are you happy about? What are you celebrating? Are you celebrating over the death of your people? Are you celebrating seeing your people happy, being killed? If you are not supporting the struggle of Biafra, that means you are celebrating what the Nigerian government are doing in your land to your people. Only how to prove us wrong, like somebody like me and well-meaning Biafrans, is by supporting our liberation army, giving them the tools they need to succeed. And what is the tools? We need finance. We need money. With money, we can repel them. We can push them back. We can send them back to wherever they come from. And if they refuse to go, they will die. Our land will swallow them, just like the Red Sea swallowed the pharaohs. Please, it's time for all of us to do the needful. It gives joy when we hear wutu wutu that the Janjaweed military are falling down. It makes us happy because we know we are fighting for just cause, for our right. It saddens us when we see that a lot of our people have turned to Sabo. A lot of our people never realize that nothing comes free. I quote again from Dr. Shu Ayaba. He said, freedom is not given, it is taken. If somebody like former governor of Rivers State called Wike is an old fool idiot that don't know his right and his left, if somebody like him can believe that you take what belongs to you, you don't ask, you don't beg, you take it. Will you take what belongs to you? What about you that is smarter than him? What about you that know about your freedom and what freedom is all about? And for a lot of us that live in the Western world, we have test freedom, we have test peace, we have test liberty, where rule of law play, not in that country called Nigeria. If there's rule of law in the zoo called Nigeria, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shouldn't be there. They could have not kidnapped him against his will. The British government collude with Nigerian government and Kenya and kidnap our leader. And our leader is being set free from the same court of the zoo country. They still disobey their own law. This is a country that is deteriorating every day. Just imagine, flashback, if somebody have tell you, or if somebody have told you years ago that as of today, $1 will be over 1,500 naira, you're not going to believe. That as of today, £1 will be about 2,000 naira. You're not going to, £1 will be about 2,000 naira, correct? And $1 will be about 1,500 naira or something. You're not going to believe. That tells you that Nigeria is a dying horse, thirsty, trying to survive, trying to find where there's water to even quench the thirst and survive. But there's no water. Everywhere is dried up. Go to the north. The north, I watched a video clip yesterday where some people from the north are actually complaining about the Tinubu, that Tinubu have damaged the country, whatever, that they want to leave. They haven't started crying yet. Nigeria is gone. That's not a country. In Lagos, about a couple of days ago, just for bread of $1, 1 naira, or 100 naira, that's zoo money. Sorry, I don't really care about that money. Bread of 100 naira, you see the northerners and the southerners fighting over bread of 100 naira. And they are being flogged as well. But the question is that, are Biafra there struggling to get the bread from them? No. That's the reason why they hate us. They don't like us, because we are hardworking people. Take advantage of the gift that God have given us, because we are industrious. We don't beg. We work hard. We work for what we believe. Use the same energy. Fight the Nigerian zoo government back. Use the same energy. Bring your resources, support, and let kick Nigeria and its terrorists out of our land. And for those of you from Olu, I hope you all have seen it all. Are you still on the other side? Are you still peeping from the window? The door is open. Don't peep from the window. The door is wide open. Come in. Let's fight this one common enemy once and for all. Let's destroy the zoo since they don't want to let us rest. I don't know how you feel when you see the armored tanker marching in the street of Biafra. Our liberation army are doing the needful. Men are on ground. Men are on ground, ready to serve their fatherland. What about you? Our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, give it up. He been in the zoo for how many years? 2015. They jailed him for about 2 years plus. It's been over 3 years now that they kidnapped him. And he's still there. All because of all of us. He never gave up. He believed in Biafra. He have sacrificed everything sacrificable. The question is that what about you? What about me? What have we sacrificed to the cause of Biafra? Not about gossiping, but biting. We need to come together, join hands together, and do the needful. We thank God that God gave us our Prime Minister in the person of His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa. He have sacrificed all. The zoo government have put bounty on him, Ohaneze Ndi Igbo. They have put bounty with Ibu and all that. But with God on our side and by him doing the needful, doing what is right, we see that he's playing out and he's showing. Everything that he have promised that he will do for the freedom of Biafra, he is doing it every day. And we can see that's why we all believe in his leadership. That's why we remain loyal to him, believing that with him, we will get to our final destination. Please, Biafrans, kindly come tomorrow. Bring your tithe and contribute to liberate your people. I don't know how you feel when you see all these armored tankers and bombing from air, land, in your land, in Biafra land. If you don't feel bad about it, I wonder if you are a Biafran or you are from the other side or you just decide to be evil. Why do you decide to sow your seed where your seed will be made to buy jet, plane, get mansion? Why do you decide to sow your seed where others will enrich themselves? I'm talking about those that only believe in Sunday tithe. All these tithe and offering, what have that helped in Biafra land? That have not helped in our education system. No, that have not contributed to our well-being. That have not contributed to infrastructure, good road. No, that have not even give us steady electricity, talk less of running water. Please, Biafrans, it's time for all of us to join hands together and pay our tithe, bring our tithe to the offering, to the altar of Biafra. God Himself will know that your contribution towards the restoration of Biafra is a tithe. That money is being used to save life, to save people of God. Biafrans are God's people. Yes. Don't waste your money where you can't even tell what they use the money for. But your money with the Biafran project, you already know is for the freedom of your people. It's for your freedom. It's for the freedom of your generation.